Greg, pet peeve? Go.
Oh, man. Pet peeve of mine. There aren't too many that are as far as driving. We've already explained the sewing machine one was driving me crazy. As far as...
Like other things. I mean, there can be more than driving.
I don't know. Little things people, like, do. Like, I think cracking fingers is one of my least favorite things people do, because they're just like...
Oh, like this?
Oh, I just cracked all mine. That doesn't
work. My roommate, you guys know my roommate Dan. He just kind of like he does one of these things where he like pops each one individually. He's like, and it's like, good.
Fingers like, don't bend that way.
It's like, Dan, are you killing your fingers? It's just like, no, this is natural. I do this every day, 5 times a day.
It's all right.
Not
crinkling paper knocks my knuckles. I guess like when it comes to pet peeves too, like the idea of what drives me insane is that usually it doesn't like it's not usually like objects that drive me insane, because there's some people that are like, man, this like the way that things do this, oh my god, I can't stand it. Like it's more just usually people around me that causes pet peeves. Mm-hmm. So like when people are doing something that are like self-explanatory things, that's what usually gets me insane. Or like when they can't solve something on their own. Like I work at a kind of like a quick serve fast food place. Mm-hmm. Not going to disclose the details because no.
You're not finding out.
Because right, yeah. But the place that I work at, you know, it's definitely like I ask. It usually works like kind of like quote unquote a Subway. I don't work at Subway or other places that are like Subway.
It's a build your own.
Yeah, it's a build your own. Yeah, very much a build your own.
It's a build your own burrito.
It's build your own, but it's actually
let's narrow it down.
Build your own burrito at Subway. That's where I work. You'll never know. But anyways, the points I'm trying to say is like usually how it works is like, you know, a customer comes up to me and they ask I ask them what they want and then they tell me what they want. I guess the biggest thing I can't stand for the most part is like when people just like get into a line to get food and they just don't know what they want. That is, I think, the biggest food. Like, I mean, I have to go back to like the whole John Panette thing where it's like, oh yeah, get out of line kind of thing. Get out of line. If you don't know what you want, just get out of line, please. It's okay if you don't know what you want. I'll wait for you. I mean, my job is to wait for you, so it's fine. See? But when there's people in line who are getting mad at me because I'm not able to control the situation, that's where a lot of that frustration comes from. It does.
But I don't know how to react when someone tries really hard to be really good at it and in turn they're really bad at it. So like they pull up and they're like, so I want this and this and this but with this, and then it's like completely out of order and the poor person who's taking it is like, what do you want? But they're trying so hard, so you can't be mad at them because they think they're doing well.
With a Coke and extra pickles. I'm sorry, you wanted pickles in your Coke? No, go back. It's on the burger. The burger you ordered? Yeah, after I got the Coke, they put the pickles in the burger. What? Just put the pickles on there. Okay.
Pickles. You gotta find them, put them somewhere.
Put pickles in something. There's pickles in the bag. And figure it out. Build your own burger. It's Subway burgers.
We're not sponsored by Subway.
But anyways, like, but that's the thing too. Like, especially like places like Chipotle or Subway or Qdoba or any places that are kind of like that serve Pita Pit, you could see how the formula works, and even have menus and stuff like that where it looks like, hey, option 1, pick a meat. Option 2, pick the bread for the meat, and then go down the line. Mm-hmm. You know, it's kind of like situations like that. Not to mention too, because the people that have worked there for so long, they know how the flow works, so they can help you with that flow. Yeah. Don't change their strategy. Just listen to the question, and that's the biggest thing that drives me nuts too. Like you order something, it's like, can I get like, for example, like, do you want chicken or steak with that? Yes. Chicken or steak with that? oh, I'm sorry. I would like I guess just listen to what the people are questioning. Like, it's kind of one of those things. Like, because I can understand when you're confused and you've never been to a place, and and usually when they say, "Hey, I've never been here," it really is a lot easier for us to be like, okay,
because you know how to handle it.
I know how to handle the situation like that. But it's like, oh, it just drives me nuts when people just can't like. Yes is not an answer when there's options. That's the thing it drives me insane. That's a pet peeve. That's a pet peeve right there. Yeah. When I give you 2 options, don't answer with the yes or no, because that doesn't work. You
should just be like, wrong, back of the line.
I'm sorry, you have to try again. There's a 15-minute wait line, so please get to the back of it, and then you can reevaluate what you did wrong.
Contemplate this as you stand in line, please.
Sir, would you like chicken or steak? Yes. I'm sorry, you have to take a 15-minute. Please.
There's a corner. Go sit in timeout. Think about what you did. Review the yes or no answer book that's sitting in the corner. Just put it on there, whatever like you make for them on their food, like a little dunce cap. Pull out the bag. What's this? As you're a dingus. You're a dingus duncey. That's a big D on a hat.
You put their stuff. You put their stuff in a special bag. That says, "I learned something today."
Just have a gold star that you like put on it.
Oh my gosh. So that's fun.
Okay, so my biggest pet peeve.
Oh.
I know. It really irritates me is when people don't answer you back. And there is a certain social media that does not help with this, but also helps quite a bit, where you message someone and you see that they've read it, and then it sits there for a really long time, and you don't get an answer. But then they're off doing other things that you can clearly tell they're off doing other things, but then you still don't get an answer. That's a big pet peeve.
Nalani's staring daggers into my face because my beautiful girlfriend Nalani is somebody I tend to forget to answer sometimes. She's yelling at me and saying, someone keeps forgetting to answer when you know they're liking pictures of puppies, but they can't send you a message about whether you want to get a hot dog later. You can't decide some kind of canine hot dogs or puppies.
But don't worry, it's not exclusively just Nalani that gets the treatment, though. He's not doing it on purpose just towards Nalani.
No, it's just him.
It's just me. I'm terrible.
And it's not that people don't answer me back ever or whatever, because I understand busy lives happen and whatever, but it's like, alright, I've messaged you this thing, and then I message you again, and I text you again, and still 3 later, I have not heard this answer of a question that I asked you that determines something we're doing.
I could attest for Jake's bad response, because especially to get this all set up and going. At first I was like, I'm just gonna go communicate with Jake and just go through that. I get texts like, hey man, so when do we want to meet up to try to do this first podcast and all this stuff? 3 days later. All right, cool. Sounds good. Still haven't heard back from you.
I'm the worst. Let's just get that out of the way right now. I'm the worst at
But
things.
you're not the only person that's
no. I actually want to call you out on that for real quick, because
I know.
the Facebook, we decided to do a little Facebook message thing in a group to do all this stuff, and it was kind of funny because I was there going all right, so I have a bunch of ideas about things that we want to talk about. Maybe we can just get this set up and get this going. What do you guys feel about this? And Nalani just sends me a like, and I'm just cool. I'm glad.
That was to remind me to go back later, and then I didn't.
That means I like it. I like the
going back, and then my pet peeve kicks in, because it's I gave you options. Right. I want to know.
So I'm gonna start responding with that stuff just with a sad face. What does that mean? Angry. I'm mad that I'm sad. What's going on? I don't know.
I'm having a lot of emotions.
And that's the same thing. Actually, I know iPhones have that too. iMessenger and iMessages have the same thing where you can see the other person's typing, and then you gotta go away. It's
I know you saw this.
Right.
I saw you typing back.
Why didn't you?
I couldn't figure out which emoji fed my emotions the best. I couldn't do it. But I mean, that's just something. I think that's just human nature to say like, all right, well, I'll message him back in a minute. But then if you don't have a reminder to say like,
Yeah.
which I'm not saying you're in the wrong. You're completely in the right
it's
to
not
be.
just you
I know
that's
it's
done
not
it.
just me. I am the worst offender at this table right now, though. Of all four of us.
I feel like you need like those Google glasses. That like, but that like, you just have like a notification like, "Hey, you didn't respond to this asshole."
Now
It's
you're
like,
the asshole.
it's like keeps popping up.
Yeah.
It's like, respond to him. Do it now. It's like, fine, I'll just do it.
Or I feel like, because I have a Fitbit as well, and I feel like that needs to be an app on there, but like just a small electrical charge. And the longer you forget about it, the more powerful the shock gets. I gotta go do that thing. I'll do it in a minute. Okay.
But what if it's like Neville with a remember all, and so you just keep getting zapped and you can't remember what you're supposed to do?
I can't take it off. The electricity fused the plastic to my wrist. What am I forgetting? You okay? I'm fine.
I like to go back to the scenario that Leo proposed where he wears Google glasses and then it's like, hey, this is the thing you need to do, and he's driving. It's just like, whoa!
And then Jane gets really mad because Leo drives across the road.
And my Google glasses remind me to tell Leo he sucks at driving while I'm driving. And all I can think is Ricky Bobby saying, this sticker is inconvenient, but I do love Fig Newtons. And it's like, across my face. I can't see anything, but I do love Fig Newtons. Sir, why did you crash? I don't know. Just reverse Fig Newtons in the glasses. Like, sir, don't worry about it. Don't you worry about that.
Oh man.
Don't you worry about that.
And then my second biggest pet peeve is ADD music TV people.
That's me.
That's also Jake. Where you listen to 10 seconds of a song and then you go to the next one. It's not because they don't like it. It's because they got bored of that song after 10 seconds and need to go to the next one.
That's like TV surfing too. It's like, hey, this looks like a good idea. Well, that's going on there. Hey, what about this one? Give me the remote.
Right.
I'm the worst. Two scenarios where I'm the worst. Yeah, music, I definitely get that, but like with me, it's more of like I can hear the whole song in my head. Like I can kind of see it and I can say, nah, I'm not in the mood for that whole song. And get it out of the way, which is my problem. It's like I know how this song goes.
Is
There's
Jake
nothing.
can see music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I know the whole song plays in my head. Like, nah, I don't want to listen to this. Like
I can see the music.
I can see the music.
That's actually kind of interesting. I actually have a little bit of that where I can see color through music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that is actually something.
It is a thing, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, that is actually a thing.
This half of the table knows what's up.
No, I'm saying it's a thing, but it doesn't make your music flipping that much more okay.
I do what I want, man.
Yeah, I know you
He
do.
tooted his own horn right there. There you go.
I'm the worst.
Oh man. So
Greg, have you been writing anything down?
No, well, I wrote two things down. We've been on pet peeves for like 15 minutes.
yeah, we did. So transition.